Welcome, everyone, to Apple Watches. I'm your host, Robert, and today I'm going to be playing some Fallout 76 with my wife, Tammy. If you'd like to check us out on YouTube and on Twitch, you guys can, under our respective username. For myself, it's TheRelentlessUndead. For Tammy, it is Tamapanda. We also have a community Discord, so if you guys want to check it out, it should be linked below. We were supposed to play this on Tuesday, which is like 2 days ago now, but the servers were still a little down. And they were a little sad, just like me. So yeah, and then Wednesday we just got up late and we're like lazy. I was gonna look all that when I got into the game, but Tammy's looking at it now because
I gotta
she's
wait.
looking over. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably gonna still do the Skyline stuff while we do our dailies and weeklies. So probably do our dailies and weeklies and the Skyline stuff. Check to see if the season stuff, if there's anything really cool that's like, oh, I gotta get that. Come on. Okay, so Welcome Committee. I have to get rid of Welcome Me Committee. Get there. Done. Go here. Go here. Go to challenges daily. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know if that's a an event or not. Maybe it is. Drink 3 Nuka-Colas. Kill an enemy with a pistol. Cripple enemy limbs. Collect teddy bears. Craft ammo. Okay. Well, I may reroll the fishing one because I just do not want to deal with fishing at all.
It does take a lot of time, so.
Craft a lot more ammo. Board games. Burnt books. I think I may have to re-roll the headhunt. Craft ammo. A burning scorpion. Oh, gosh. Okay, no, it means that we have to go to that area. No, I don't know if I want to go to that area, though.
You did re-roll the fishing one, though, yeah?
Yes.
I'll use my re-roll on that one as well, then. Wear an event, or complete, wear an event. Complete an event while wearing a costume. Two events.
So far, I'm on page 3 and nothing's screaming by. I need to get this.
I think I saw something on page 4. What's this? Page 6. Well. Just the glowing skull for you. I can't get it. Vaderized truck. Glowing, well, or the Ghoul Vault Boy lamp. It's kind of neat. My voice decided to give out. What was that? That pistol looks weird on page 7.
Yeah, it's a special pistol, I'm pretty sure. Or skin for a pistol. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it either. Yeah, I don't see anything that's like screams out to me buy me on this one.
Dino Peaks! Dino Bins! Unfortunately, most of the shit on this one, the dino stuff on page 9, is all first members things, so besides the bins.
Yeah, there's nothing I really want. Well, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's all like Raider looking stuff and just not a fan.
He did start a group.
Okay. Do I have any Nuka-Cola on me? It's just any Nuka-Cola, I imagine.
I believe so. I'm just gonna quickly before I drink. I'm gonna use a
That would have been smart. I just did it because, yeah. I won't bother.
Yeah.
You have more. You get more of those than I do, so. I was gonna make energy ammo, 'cause that's a thing.
Yeah, I have to do that too.
I also have to remember I have a cup of coffee without a lid on it, so it gets cold real fucking quick. I don't have enough acid to make fuel.
Oh, wrong one.
I don't remember how many. I think it was 200 rounds.
I know for ammo, mine was 250, but
Okay. I'll make some, then it'll tell me. It was 250 for energy. Seems.
yeah,
Or
I think it was
200
250
for.
for both.
It was 200 for energy and then 250 for.
Okay.
Might as well just make one more. Eh. No. No. Damn it.
What?
My armor is messed up.
No.
It opened and closed. And it shows that I'm technically not in it. And I can't change my camera view or anything.
Yeah, wait a few moments. It'll fix itself. You know
Yeah.
it does.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, you
I'm in.
interesting. You kicked your base away
No.
and then brought your base back. I was like, that's crazy. Okay, so yeah, the only other thing, anything in a workshop or a camp. Build 30 items.
Oh, I gotta have a pistol? Gross. Board games, burnt books. Do the scrap for cloth. Just gonna make something. Yeah, okay. Craft. Tappity tap tap. Went to the wrong station. Go to armor station. Nice, okay.
What's up?
When I made a bunch of hats out of cloth to scrap,
Yeah.
it when I went to scrap it, it actually stacked in.
Oh, cool.
And then when I went to scrap it, it's like, did you want to scrap all the ones you made? I'm like, yeah.
Cool.
So that's nice. That's a good quality of life. Pistol, quick board game, collect.
There's some board games probably in my
Yep. I just
thing you
was
can borrow 'em.
seeing if there's anything else I could do with let's actually collect that back. And hold Y to lock. Enter. Okay. It's usually just quicker to get to your place from through the water now. So I appreciate the stairs. You have 3 board games. Did you get your board games, or you just...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Just want to make sure. That is a good thing I remembered. Is it specific enemies, or is it just enemies? Okay. Let's see if I have a pistol.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab a pistol. I thought my other gun would be classified as a machine pistol, so maybe it would be classified, but it is not. So
I could use Gunter's Big Iron. It's technically a pistol. Let's see what else I got. I don't know if they would consider mind over matter. Little alien, or a little laser rifle,
I think
or
it's an
laser...
energy. I think if you click inspect, it does tell you, like, could be wrong. I remember like them adding something, I swear, where
Yep, ballistic pistol at the bottom. Energy scoped pistol.
okay.
I don't know if I have anything for that one, but
Oh, do not mean to put that in there.
what is this considered? Sharp one-hand melee. That's unknown. Energy pistol.
Well, that's a good question. Then what is this classified as?
Ballistic rifle.
That's not what I collect, but okay. Oh, was I meant to click this one. Oh, it's a rifle. Okay.
I'll pull this one out, and I'll pull this one out. This uses 45, and the other one uses plasma. I don't know why I didn't look in what I had. I do have some 45 rounds. Nice. No plasma
Yeah, I'll probably
rounds.
grab the.
Hi. Hi, little Lilith. Yelling at everyone.
Okay, so then we need to grab ammo for it.
I do have some in here. That's not too bad. I needed it.
Is a 45.
I do have some plasma cartridges in here too.
Probably will need a lot of 45.
Yeah, I'm only gonna take. I'll take 27, so there's an even number in the
I
storage.
think it took 100.
I had 20 from my main box, so.
I'm going to the fairgrounds.
Okay. I'll be there momentarily.
Mostly to see if I can find some more teddy bears.
There. Dump that in there. Got a bunch of fucking grenades on me.
You'll catch a grenade for me?
Yeah. I would.
And then throw it back to the fucker that threw it?
Yeah.
I don't think you could catch a grenade for me. I think I'd be too fast and just be like, no!
Fuck through this.
Yes. You? Take it back. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck up?
Who the fuck is here?
Who the fuck is here?
Yeah, there's a. You were on your map there. It looked like somebody was at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, there's
Rude.
probably doing the same thing I am for the
Teddy bears.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah, all the teddy bears are gone. Also, this revolver is just fucking one-shotting ghouls right now. It's fucking crazy. Or not ghouls, scorched. Is stop.
I am with you.
Get help.
So. That.
Oh, there's a board game over by me.
Okay. En route. Tea time. I see it. Behind the chessboard.
I always hate that it's teddy bears and burnt books and not just like toys.
Yeah. It'd be nice if it was just toys, because, like, that's a little easier to just find out in the wild.
Yeah. Like I guess the burnt books, you still have the burnt magazines, so you got that like,
Hmm.
extra option, but like
But still, it's even those are annoying to try and find. At least when it's the like first day, if it's a weekly.
yeah,
Because of course everyone goes to, um,
that one town, yeah.
yeah. And if they don't go there,
And
then they go to they go to Eveltia.
okay, you want to bring that to that one town?
The Booktown.
Yeah.
Okay, that is. I can.
Or you can bring us to,
There's someone
I
at
think,
Somerville, or is it Somerville?
yeah, there is somewhere at Somerville. So yeah, apparently people do not do their weeklies yet, so maybe we'll just ignore them and just move on.
Okay.
Which means that we'll just head down to the training post.
Okay. Oh, nice. I like that.
Oh yeah, I didn't
You
realize
gotta
until
you
Tammy
gotta
just did.
pull all the way out though. But I mean, like,
Yeah, I'll show it afterwards. Yeah, it's pretty good.
oh my
I'll show
goodness!
everyone when
What
I
is
land.
that? Okay. Return. Oh, that's not where I wanted to travel to. There you go, trading post.
What Tammy just noticed is if you zoom out, it actually tells you what valley, like what area you're in.
These updates. These are the updates I needed.
Yeah.
Small quality of life.
So I'm heading up north.
Spawn being looking southward. That's not helpful.
There we go. Jeez. My light wouldn't turn on. Um,
And this place is dark as dicks.
yeah. But your dick is never dark. It's just always in the dark.
Ouch. Some light.
Yeah, I'm just going up to up here to that guy and handing in that quest.
Yep. It's so nice, having a light that you can just have on for infinite amount of time because it doesn't drain your battery.
Yeah.
There's Chris. Hopping online. Greg, buddy.
Interesting. I say interesting because after you kill that thing,
Mm-hmm.
I got credit as a pistol.
So are you classified as a pistol then? Is that what you're saying? Hey, pet kitty? No. Nice. Leave those for Rob. There's
Hello.
some burnt books. Hey,
Yeah. Jumping in now.
sounds good.
How's people today?
Eh,
I don't know, slept in.
yeah.
Sleeping in is not necessarily a bad thing.
It is when you're supposed to get up at noon and didn't get up until almost 2.
You really slept in, eh?
Yeah, I just haven't been sleeping good for like the last month
Yeah, that feeling.
or so, and just anyway, Tim, you can talk to him.
Okay.
Was there anything I can take back to their families? What did you find? Please tell me. belongs to Miles.
Okay.
What did you find? Please tell me. That was wrong.
That would make way more sense than what they translated it.
What did you find?
This.
Please tell me. Hey, that belongs to Rebecca.
Okay, so my question is what is a grunt hunt? I thought a grunt hunt was going to be like, like the daily thing, but it may be something else, and I have to reroll if it's something else.
You got the 3 burnt books that were there?
I believe so.
Yeah, spend it. Hi.
I think it's about the other stuff. Like public events, headhunt.
10 lunchboxes, repair kits, scrap kits.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to re-roll that one, Thames.
Translated here as do not enter.
No, that's okay.
That word I see too often, but
The grunt hunt?
Yeah.
R
Crap armor? Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, I gotta cripple limbs, I forgot. Oops. Use a premium reroll, which is fine. Scrap or craft 5 melee weapons.
And first in
It's not
line.
bad.
Like,
Hey.
You going to join our team or no?
yep.
Well, I need to later.
Oops, me.
Turn. If you EO
EO.
EO, EO.
Oh, it's going to
Jungle Love.
with without.
Kill an enemy with a pistol.
Pistola!
Craft ammo. Collect a teddy bear. Teddy bear. Grunt hunt. Is that like a quest, like a mission or something?
it's the new thing.
Headhunt would be a new thing too, obviously.
Yes. I think it's part of the headhunting.
Okay.
It's doing the headhunting.
Collect a burnt
But the
book.
headhunting stuff is like, it's in different categories, and one of them's grunts.
Alright, well, I might as well go to my camp. Make some ammo.
There. Spent all my stuff, and I'm on the second page.
Nice.
Okay.
And with the lurk.
She's lurking in your
Jesus crap, I'll be
basement.
back. Hello?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Ah.
Yeah, no, you can still hear me. I was trying to mute my headset, but it didn't work out that way.
Fun. Just wanted to make sure you knew, because I was like,
Yep.
I don't want you saying, oh yeah, I
Yep.
live on 555.
Yep.
My phone number is 555.
Yeah, so cloth.
There was a
Energy. Yeah, How much energy do I need to make? 50 ammo.
250.
250 ammo.
And
200.
200.
Okay. So just 250 energy will work just fine. Alright, before I do that.
High is the jump. High is the jump.
Excuse me.
Don't think we're gonna do.
Wah!
Like that.
There's some students right over here, Thames.
Use that. Get it
Thames?
right yet eventually. Energy.
Forgot that I have to cripple some limbs. Luckily, the
I was going to say, it's if you don't cripple limbs, by the time you're done, you could theoretically always switch to the other gun and just start crippling things that way. But I guess it doesn't explode. Never mind.
there.
Mine explodes, so there's a huge chance that it cripples limbs.
But I think I'm done pistols and cripple. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, well,
Swap back my big gun. Oh, one of them had a teddy bear. Quaint.
Good enough.
what the fuck? Die.
Bruh.
Rude. Anyway, this one.
Green Nuka-Cola, okay.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
I guess I'll enter solo.
Yeah, I guess you can do that, I guess. It doesn't have to be Nuka-Cola exclusively, it just has to be a Nuka-Cola.
I figured it was just
Nuka.
any Nuka-Cola.
Cola drink. Drink.
They called Barb Tuesday morning. I guess she's had
21 fish.
Fish. We re-rolled the fish because fishing takes forever.
apparently it was two.
I need a pistol apparently.
Yeah, if you need to figure out if what is a pistol and what isn't, like if you're unsure, you can just inspect it, and at the bottom it'll actually tell you what type, like ballistics pistol or energy pistol
Okay.
or whatever. Both Rob and I just used Gunter's big iron because we had it on in in our stash.
I'm not sure if I have a pistol in my stash right now.
I know how much you love pipe pistols. You could make one.
Oh, fucking pipe pistols.
You only have to kill 8 things with it, so I mean...
Fucking pipe pistols. That's all I gotta say, goddammit. Yeah, I don't have a pistol on me, so I'll have to make one.
Womp womp.
I just picked up a pistol for you.
That's where you went. Damn red scorpions.
I picked up a 10 mil pistol.
Nice.
Pistola!
Let's try that.
Requires key. Requires a key.
I don't care about that.
Hubcap and tin can. I call it Sexy Tuesday.
So I need a 44 cal.
That's a new one.
Mhm.
What's the new? What?
An event that
happened?
just popped. What's a new event that just popped? I think I want to go to it.
I will probably be heading that way once I land. / load in. Gearing up. Gather materials to help train a Deathclaw. Collect scrap for armor. The armor sets. Help the train the Deathclaw by fighting alongside it. Engage in battle against a much stronger foe.
A lot of grenades going on. Enemy limbs done.
I have no clue how long this event's going to be. Gather and place barrels of scrap in the...
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Jesus, fuck you.
Oh.
Try and explain the mission, and he just goes like, hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay, so where am I supposed to drop this off? I picked it up. Now where do I drop it off?
Over here? Where I'm at?
There we go. Okay.
Here you are. I'll get this stashed away and you can hold on. Incoming radio. You need to get back in there. One of our crews got followed by a matriarch, a smart one at I can't afford to have wild death claws taking over my turf, and those morons could use a lesson in strength as well. Go and teach them.
One more person.
Just letting you know this event is going on. There, Chris.
Yep.
Like, I'm not saying do every event, but like, seeing how this is a new one.
Keep moving the beast forward so it finds its target.
I'll do it. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Well, these are Rust Raiders, so. They at least gave me a couple of Rust Raiders.
Thanks. I am using my Holy Flamer.
I collected teddy bears off the something.
Nice. Don't worry, Mummy Deathclaw. I got you. Y'all healed up.
I'm back.
I saw that you and Jay and company were doing the raids the other day. How was that going for you?
It went okay.
Did you guys just farm the one section, or?
Yeah, just farmed the one. The first boss. Or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Robot.
Had a guy come in, said he could help us with the second one, and it just didn't work out.
What was the second one?
The mole miners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's just a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
Like, that one is the fucking worst of them all. That and the very last one.
Well,
Yes,
you haven't even been able to finish the last one, right?
Correct. I've never been able to. Oh my god! Oh, smelly gas just showed up. It just. Spawned on top of him. That was crazy. Cam, see you a bear?
Yeah.
There's a teddy bear inside this crate here. In the far back, there's a teddy bear.
It's even a panda.
I still need one as well.
I think that was my last panda I needed, or bear I needed. Must have got one from someone else, one of the raiders. Heal my guys. Peeps. Something big is coming. Ready up. She's on the move.
Makes for a hell of a test for our training.
S-Claw Matriarch. Fun.
He's about to die. A horrible, horrible death.
Completed gearing up. Another challenge was done. Very nice.
I don't think I actually have this place unlocked yet, so I'm gonna try locking it.
Saw Jay at the event. Pretty sure.
Jay just shows up and doesn't join us? Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright.
He's
I can
in
take
chat.
off.
He just hasn't said anything.
Oh, Chris is leaving because Jay's here?
Yeah, totally. Fuck that guy. No, it's just I said I'd help Dad with something when when he got this thing that he ordered.
You could just say it was a sex toy.
Yeah, well,
You're gonna set up your dad's sex toy. It's perfectly
yeah,
fine.
totally.
Home?
Yeah.
Where you're jumping off to? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
Get
to-
rid of.
Need to degub myself.
Yeah, I'm like several hundred pounds overweight.
Yeah. 200 plus for me, so. Either Jay is muted, or he's just not talking.
Or both.
He's
Or both, yes.
or secretly he is talking to Chris.
He is
Oh,
news to
his
me.
mic is not working. Kitty. Pet a kitty. Trying to figure it out now. Yes, Lilith.
Lilith, hey my girl.
My gosh.
Hey my cute little girl. Cute little girl.
Ah,
No, that didn't work.
we're getting feedback. Well, we were.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Test.
good.
112.
Good to hear you.
I was just gonna answer 112.
I'll talk to you guys later.
That's how I answer when someone says testing. 112.
So you guys can actually hear me?
Oui,
Yes.
mon
Why the
ami.
fuck is this thing game showing that? Yeah, I had to
Here you
unplug and replug in my mic.
Ah.
And I see the login is still the joining groups is still fucked.
It's it. We didn't have a problem. The only thing was that our group was full for a bit there.
Yeah, it's anytime the group fills up, it starts giving the error code. If you just invite me to your group, it'll bypass. It should bypass it.
I don't know if my group is empty.
There's a slot open.
Yep. Chris didn't leave properly.
Mm. Okay.
Like,
Oh, that could do
There
it
we go.
then.
there. You should be able to join now.
Ta-da.
Like, that's what I was trying to say is I'm pretty sure Chris didn't leave properly. So because he didn't leave properly, he's still in our group.
I was trying, and it didn't show him being in the group.
No, because he again didn't leave properly. What happens is when you leave the group, or when you leave Fallout, there's two ways you can leave Fallout. The first one is that you could just dashboard, which is what he did. When you dashboard, it keeps you in the group thinking that maybe you lost internet connection or that so that you can easily get back to your group. After a certain amount of time, it will then kick you because you've been idle from the game too long. The other one is that you can actually just like leave the group, but that one always kicks you out of the group immediately.
Yeah, no, I was wondering why you weren't responding to me earlier, but I thought it was just there was enough going on that distracted. No, yeah, Alpha Wolf joined us. He's actually got a build that can lock down the mole miners for the that are going after the drill. It's just the getting the fuel that's the issue at that point.
Yeah, but that in theory, that wouldn't be as much of a problem because when you, me, and Mud were doing it, the issue was that Tammy couldn't hold off the mold miners enough.
Yep.
Because if it wasn't for the fact that one of us had to go help back and help Tammy, we could have easily done that. There's a couple times when we almost did it. It's just the final boss was also a pain in the ass.
Yes. But I've also managed to increase my damage significantly since then. So hopefully it wouldn't be as much of a pain in the ass.
What do I need? Oh, it's just my
Because
weeklies.
before I think with my heavy, with my gun doing the best I could, I was doing like something like 200 damage to the
Why didn't that count?
The bot. Now I'm capping about 800. Between 8 and 900 on good times. But I have proven I can actually run that fucking first boss myself, solo. It takes me a fuck ton of ammo, but I can do it.
That didn't count for me wearing a costume while in that event.
Uh,
Maybe I gotta re-roll it.
I don't know. Yeah, you may have to just re-roll that one if it's being. Because I know that sometimes, like, if you're wearing your power armor, it counts as you as being, not in the
Yeah.
costume, and then sometimes it does. And it's a back and forth that's really confusing. Did you see the new quality of life thing where if you zoom out high enough, it tells you what
I
area you're in?
fucking love that. Like, admittedly, I don't need it, but I still love that little touch and quality of life work they did.
So yeah, it looks like I just have weeklies, and I re-rolled my thing, and my re-roll was to destroy 5 Assaultrons. So that's not difficult.
No, it's not difficult at all. Just
Darkos Pharma.
yeah, which is right near our house. And that's a weekly though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have weeklies left, so.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, well, I'm going back to we were originally working on. We're trying to do the Skyline Valley stuff because we never did that.
Yeah, I've got to finish that stuff off myself. Never bothered completing it.
Yeah, we didn't start it until just like
Oh,
a week ago.
Test your metal.
I'm not doing any events unless it's in the
Unless they're the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, milepost 0. You remember the caravan thing in Skyline?
Sure.
They've removed it entirely.
Okay.
The stuff that you could buy from that has been shifted over into Highway Town in the new zone.
Okay.
Evidently, it was just too buggy. They just gave up on it.
I don't think I ever did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it was. If you had completed the
What is this? There's
that
a leader
particular-
bobblehead here.
Evidently, if you had completed the milepost stuff, then they turned around and they gave you $2,000 worth of gold bullion because they removed everything that you did. I thought it was too much of a pain in the ass for arguably potentially no real benefit.
I just didn't like when I originally was going for it. I didn't understand what the whole thing. I'm like, oh, I'll figure it out later. It's all part of Skyline. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah. We just thought we would do the actual quests for the region, because... Yeah.
Well, seeing how the new region was supposed to come out, but then I was supposed to play it a couple days ago, but things happened. Got pissed off. Didn't want to play video games.
Yeah, the also doesn't help that launch day for the update basically fucked everything.
Yeah, it was more the concept of the whole thing with my achievement score thing that pissed me off. I really could have cared less about the fact that to be fair, with the launch day stuff, it just means I would have actually played another game that night.
Mhm.
So I did find out something interesting when in abiotic factor.
Oh,
The armor, the new armor, which is what I made myself. Um, the trees won't attack you in that area.
okay.
So yeah, it's a good thing to have when I'm farming that area because it's just the trees won't attack me. I've also found out that the new robots in that. I guess we could go all the way up to the top. Yeah, attempts. The new robots in that area have a self-destruct feature.
Oh, in the hydro plant?
Yeah. The robots in the hydro plant have a self-destruct
Yeah,
feature.
that could be problematic.
Me and Tammy were killing one because I needed a couple more pieces to build the stove.
Oh, don't forget to go and buy any gold bullion from the Wayward.
I am over encumbered.
The Wayward?
Yeah, you go to the Wayward over by Vault 76, and
You can buy gold bullion for them? What?
yeah, you go to the guy in the American shirt and jacket and cowboy look on the second
Yeah.
floor. Costs 6,000 caps, and he'll sell you 300 gold bullion.
I was gonna say, honestly, I've never done that, and I've always ended up maxing out my gold bullion. Not purposefully, just I never buy anything with it.
Yeah, there's not a lot that I actually want either. For it. I have to head home because you said you're overweight. I know we just got here, but I think next time you could just spend your caps to get us there. My gun's about to break.
Okay. All good.
So might as well head home. Fix my gun up.
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. So BRB.
Hmm. I need blood eagles, but everywhere I know of is dead.
Yeah, I was noticing that every time I was going places where I was like, oh, there's going to be blank here, everything was already dead. I was just like, holy shit, like everyone's like still working on everything.
I realized I haven't gone through and completed the normal zone area map.
You're missing places?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably missing places too.
Oh, it's stupid places like places right next now to areas I've gone to numerous times. I just never got around to getting them.
Yeah. I probably have most places. To be fair, I think I have most places. It just I'm going to the mall, Thames.
Okay. I should probably also do that, but
That's why I brought it up.
I have like a bunch of grenades that I just don't want.
Hmm.
I don't know if you were on when we had talked about it, Jay, but I also really like the fact that now you can lock certain things in your inventory.
Yes. The
'Cause,
number
yeah,
of times I've just about grabbed a piece of armor or something like that. Yeah, they did quite a decent amount of quality of life improvements.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, ooh,
Oh no, I want to go here.
Huh.
What?
Treasure hunters. Okay.
So what do you think about doing for dinner, Thames?
I am not 100% sure. So I was trying to think of that. Could do that stir fry that you were talking about.
Well, I'm currently in armor limbo.
No. Looks like it wasn't long.
I don't know. No,
Stew.
it's usually not too long. Get rid of all these grenades, though. That should help my weight.
Let's see what we have here.
Okay, so now I'm under 200 pounds.
I don't think I recall ever going in here before.
Oh, there's different places I've never gone to, like gone into.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever discovered it. A place called the
No.
Deep.
I don't know.
So
Also, I'm pretty sure that they've been making new stuff as they progress too.
yeah, they have. It's one of the reasons why I don't have everywhere explored.
Okay. Not as much as weight as I thought I was going to have off me, but
Okay.
Come in, dear. Come in. This is Aurum. I'm afraid we've been picked rather clean. People suddenly see value in gold and silver again. Fancy that?
I couldn't remember if it was the right stick or left stick in. Sort.
mm,
Something in gold, perhaps. Or maybe platinum? I know just the thing for that outfit, dear.
Should be. I don't know how much that emptied out, but. Enough. Goes in there. Got that in there.
oh, I never repaired my gun.
No.
God damn it.
How bad is my gun? My gun needs also repairing. Repair kit.
Yeah, I could do repair kit on it, but I'm just gonna go home back and fix it properly.
And we need to go to the Shining Creek Cavern.
Yeah.
Alpha's Trail. My coffee is probably cold. Yep. Ouch.
Button. I will see quickly. How many more? 50? Cool. We'll buy this.
Seasons.
It's an alternative way to get to the communist outpost under White Springs. Good to know.
Okay, so I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I hate that path.
The underwater area.
Or maybe that's a third then. Isn't there like another path to get there?
I don't know. I went to a cave called the Deep, and I found a holotape saying President's Island only, saying that they identified some sort of underground spacecraft leaking fuel. And I was just following along, and it popped me out for where you go for the Chinese stealth suit during the siding with the Foundation.
Oh yeah, I guess you said Foundation.
It was just an alternative. It's just an alternative method to get there. Still, interesting.
I did not
to know.
repair my armor properly, but well, I could just use the repair kit. That's pretty much what I just did. Forgot that I had to pull out that one card. You know what? Speaking of cards, let's check my cards up real quick.
I found a combo of 2 cards that are pretty fucking nasty with each other. You get Scattershot and Tormentor. Scattershot makes it so that any damage you do to a target's limb, 20% of it is copied over to all the other limbs. Which, nothing too special. I mean, you just cripple multiple limbs. Torture, however, increases your damage by... what is it? Yeah, 20% per crippled limb.
Not bad. Not
So
bad.
you can very rapidly start fucking something up. Six more Blood Eagles. Then I'll have to make my way to the highway so I can start all the bounties.
Take off Green Thumb. Go into my perk cards as well.
Okay. So that's 150, 150, that's 100. Okay. Okay, so next, let's go to actually where Tammy is. Roar! How do you like me now, Lilith? I want to pick on you. I'm picking on you. Picking on you. She's like, eat you up.
Squeak. You're squeaking.
Ted picked on me, and I don't know if I should be happy about it or not. So I kind of wanted me to continue, but I also wanted to stop. So it's like
The cat, they can flip back and forth in an instant. They have that
the
right.
problem is that she wanted both at the exact same time. She wanted me to stop picking on her. She
Okay,
wanted me
so
to start keep hitting her.
Cat EXE's encountered an unexpected failure. Gotcha.
She just doesn't like the way I was petting her, but she wanted to be pet. But she wanted to be, yeah. So, nonetheless, she ran to Tammy and was like, "You fix the problem."
And then I just looked at her and she's like, fine, I'm leaving. As she does.
Go find my brother.
Yeah.
Damn it! I left.
She's a butt that
I gotta
way.
turn around. I gotta turn around. The wrong way.
Damn it.
Okay, so that brings you there. So was it up that brings you to the other place? Yes.
Bum, 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 bum.
So hopefully that person enjoys those. Found a level 4 out in the waste, so it just dropped off like 30 stim packs and some grenades for them.
They blow themselves up shortly afterwards.
There's a reason why I'm leaving the area, because it's called plausible deniability.
Lilith. Just comes over here and yells at me. What do you want?
I find my brother.
What do you want?
She's like, I can't find my brother. Can I cuddle with you?
I thought that was one of the cats flailing, and then I realized it was one of them had touched the fish. The flippy fish.
Eesh.
Yeah, they're one of those rechargeable battery fish things where if they bap at it, it'll start to wiggle.
Flop around.
Yeah, they seem to like it.
Yeah.
I came in. No.
And you can never tell what the hell's going to interest a cat. Because what interests one, the others could just find completely and utterly boring.
Well, they all seem to like the fish. Pumpkin will sit on it. Lilith will actually, like, attack it.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
And then Koshka She'll bap at it and then watch it. I guess she likes to see it struggle.
Yes, drown, and die painful death.
You know, I'm gonna remove this other quest from my thing because I'm confusing myself. I should have made sure I was going the right way, but it's okay. What's a little loading screen between friends? Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Oh, who the fuck is preventing me from doing this?
Yeah, as for other things I could make for dinner, I was thinking something with chicken, but it was like, what the hell would I make?
Yeah, I'm having spaghetti and homemade meatballs tonight.
Spaghetti. I could do spaghetti and chicken.
Spaghetti or pasta?
Actual spaghetti.
Spagoodle. Yeah, I was gonna say we could do chicken pasta.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Mhm. Well, if I needed board games, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of actual spaghetti noodles. Personally, just it's a personal thing. I find just my sauce falls off of it too easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the very, very fair. I mean, that's one of the reasons why spirals got invented is to capture more of it.
Yeah. And then I also just do not like meatballs usually because the fact that when I'm eating spaghetti, it's just like I find like I don't eat the meatballs properly. If that makes sense, like just like instead of just
It's almost like they get set aside and you forget about them.
yeah, yeah. Or I'll break them up and eat them, but then like not eat any, like not eat the rest of the spaghetti because I'm just like trying to get rid of these fucking meatballs in a way.
I think I'm okay with meatballs if they're small enough. Like, I don't like having big ones. I don't know.
If we're doing spaghetti and meatballs, we are very, very, very much are doing a very specific brain. How do I want to say this?
Some subfamilies, when properly processed, can be used as painkillers and muscle relaxants. I'll be tracking your progress.
It's like I can't have
We
The next steps.
God.
Yeah, no, we eat specific spaghetti with it. Like if we just want pasta, then we've got multiple different types of pasta we can have. But we'll only have meatballs with certain types because for us they balance well.
But I find that my other thing is the fact that with if I don't put hamburger usually in my spaghetti either, or my pasta, because I find that the hamburger will absorb too much of the sauce.
Fair enough. Ooh, neurological warfare.
Yeah, I feel we do.
Oh, I cannot do this while in my power armor. Jim.
If we do fettuccine Alfredo, it's usually shrimp. Shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. And if it's pasta, then we'll usually do like it's whatever pasta we really feel like at the time. And then that's usually with chicken. So I'll chop up chicken into like small pieces, small chunks. Because I know some people like the bigger chunks, like a meatball would be, but nah.
For me, it's I if it's not using tomato sauce, I don't really like it. I don't know why. But that's it. We'll alternate our sauce. Like we'll do garlic sauces, pepper sauces, meat sauces, and such. But never really been a fan of fettuccine.
The noodle or the Alfredo sauce.
The noodles.
Alfredo's
fine. The sauce I could lose without any hesitation whatsoever.
So the Alfredo. Because fettuccine is the noodle. Alfredo is the sauce. I can make my own Alfredo sauce. It's good. Just, yeah. It's like cream, so. It was one of those recipes I found online, and I was like, ooh, this could be good. And then I was like, I want to try it. Rob's like, wait until we go to your parents'. Because then you can try it there, and if it doesn't turn out like how you wanted it, it will still get eaten.
I am fairly well. There was two reasons for it. One is that I am fairly picky about my food, so
yeah,
like not super picky.
I'm the same way. I have very definitive preferences.
Nonetheless, if it's something I don't like, I just don't eat it. It's kind of like my biggest thing. It's like, and then with Tammy's family though, if none of like if she makes a batch of it, because like that's kind of the concept. She made a batch of it, and they don't like it. Well, like it's like for example, Tammy made a bunch of these like cookies there, and I was like, okay, well if I don't like the cookie, like we should probably make the cookie there, because if I don't like the cookie, then I'm not having any more cookies. But if you make like 22 cookies, everyone gets a cookie pretty much, and if no one likes it, then you're wasting like 6 cookies.
Yeah.
Or if you make 22 at home and I don't like it, you're basically eating 20 cookies for yourself. And if someone does like it, well then there's an extra couple cookies there.
Why? In the wrong area? Looks like it. East of Burden.
Not just that, but I also, whenever like we do have, like whenever Tammy is making new stuff, I will give her my complete honest opinion about it.
It's the only way people can
Improve
learn
on
and
what,
everything else, I guess,
yeah.
and improve on skills. You've got to give honest opinions. If something's too peppery, too salty, or whatever, you've got to tell them.
Problem is I know that some people in her family don't do that. They're like, "Oh, this is delicious, the best thing ever." I'm just like, you can't say that, especially if you don't actually like it, because then Tammy will actually think that you like it, and will try and make more for you.
Yeah, I think I kind of got that when I made those Norwegian butter cookies.
Yeah,
And I made a bunch of them, and then yeah.
no one ate any more of them because no one actually really liked them. Like I didn't mind them. It's just I could only eat so many.
One of those things that you got to do a small batch.
Well, like if I
But-
made some for just Rob and I to have, I can't remember how big the pan was that I used for it, but like I could probably get away with using one of my smaller baking sheets. And that would be enough for us, because that would produce like probably 12 small to medium cookies. But anything more than that, they would just be in the fridge. Then eventually I'd forget about them, and then
Yeah, remember those like new things you've made?
yeah.
I gave you my feedback on it. You made the thing. She made these things that are basically oats and honey with chocolate chips in them.
Okay.
And I told her that she can't do the chocolate chips in it. I don't like the chocolate chip. I like chocolate chips. Don't get me wrong, but because the chocolate chips are hard,
And everything
if
else
I
is soft. It's a desync.
it's not just that. It's the concept that I have 2 holes in my mouth from where I don't have teeth, and the chocolate chips fit perfectly in those spots. So if I don't chew it just right, it'll fall into one of those things and just smash into my gums.
Fuck is the
And kind of like the desync thing that you're talking about. What would happen is the fact that like while I'm chewing, everything's soft, 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 and then just smash hard, and it's like right into my gum, and it's just like, ow, that fucking hurt.
So, because it's peanut butter, like smooth peanut butter, honey, oats, and whatever the sweet thing is, and it says chocolate chips, but we, with Rob's suggestion, I changed it out for mini M&Ms, and those worked out really well. And
They did.
the other thing that I
That would
do,
work out.
the other thing that I do that's different than how the recipe is I melt some chocolate chips and I smear that over the top.
Yeah.
So that way it's kind of cohesively holding the little bar together.
I actually really like it because it, like the chocolate on top, it's softer, and yeah, going then the mini M&Ms, they're softer too.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
And
Okay,
there's
go
just
to the
about
greenhouse.
nobody here at
I don't know where the
Neurological
greenhouse
Warfare.
is.
Look at it when you go to the when you go turn around, go out that way. First sure it's drop down, go up the stairs, go to your left. Does that say greenhouse?
This is pharmaceutical wing.
I think that may be the correct. Well, I'm dealing with a fucking shadow monster that's trying to kill me and won't leave me the fuck alone. Okay, I think it's infinite. First, you go to the pharmaceutical area, and when you get up here, you go to the left. You drop down, and then there's the greenhouse.
Okay, so I was in the right area. But
And just over to the side here, there's a little plant that she calls Henry.
Looks like you found Henry. Good. Now we just need to mix serum alpha. Head to the pharmaceutical lab. It should be through the door on your left after leaving the greenhouse. Once you've made the serum, we'll have to test it. I'd managed to sedate a couple of
Yeah.
the lost earlier.
the other thing
One taking a nap in the clinical trial room.
I did.
So, like, when she made the new ones, I suggested putting more chocolate on top. So she and switching it to the new M&Ms. So she did that, and then after that grouping, once that grouping's done, I'm going to encourage her, which I've already told her about, put even more chocolate on top.
I would say just dip them.
Problem is that to dip them would be much harder. They're not small bars, and they do fall apart fairly easily.
Yeah, they're like kind of like you mix the peanut butter and like you mix all the things together, and the peanut butter and the honey you microwave for a little bit, so because it's like a no bake bar, and you just press them into the pan, but they suggest like a casserole pan to put them in, but I have these little pans I got from the dollar store that are like the perfect couple bite brownie size that fit in my toaster oven, and yeah, they're like a good. I feel they're a good size for that, and it makes 12 bars with those. So then I just have to slather more melted chocolate on top. That's all. But this batch with the mini M&Ms, I have pea protein powder, and yeah, that seemed to work out really well because it's, you know, getting your just a little bit of protein, not like a full serving. My gosh.
Hey, Koshka.
That was feeling pretty useless on that one. Hacked into a computer only to get like one report, and I'm like, well, that was kinda useless. Administer.
I had this discussion with Bryant a little while back about what I think would be kind of cool for the next Fallout slash Elder Scrolls game. And with them both, the idea is not the whole game. It just okay. It's only just like one aspect of it, where I think that it'd be kind of cool if it was like a 4-player, like you could have up to
Yes,
4 players.
I would fucking love that.
But the concept is instead of it being like fully like that, like I agree that it'd be awesome as 4 players. Just what I'm trying to say is the fact that I think it would really be kind of cool is if in most of the major cities, having a building kind of like a apartments, but not quite like an apartment, but having it where it is a like 4 rooms, like 4. So it's like you walk in and there's like, you know,
A dorm room.
kind
You
of,
got,
but
you
not
got the
quite.
community. You got the community spaces, which is the kitchen, living room, stuff like this, and then you got like 4 bedrooms and stuff like this.
No. More like an apartment where it's like, you know, you go in and there's doors there. But I'm pretty sure Bryant used to live in one of them where it's like you go in and it's like the bottom floor has only 2 apartments, one on the left, one on the right, and then you go upstairs and they have one on the left and one on the right. And it's just you know, a chunk
It's like
there.
a fourplex meets mini apartment.
Yeah. But anyway, having that and then like having it where like player 1 is always in like the one spot, but like, you know, whoever player 2 is, you know, it puts player 2 on the bottom floor, player 3 on the top floor with player 4, and then basically that's your place. So like kind of like how the camps are, where it's like you enter into the thing and it loads that section, but instead of making it like, you know, really slow, because that could be a problem, making it slow, instead what you could do is just have it where those are instances. So you have to, you know, instead of just going opening a door and there's my apartment, you have to load into my apartment.
So basically, like the shelters.
Yes, you're using it as an example. Yes, similar to the shelters. That way, it would hold. It wouldn't lag the servers as bad, or your game. I guess not server. It would be your game, but that you could still have like your game in there, your house in there, so you can show off stuff and like, you know, whatnot.
So basically, set it up like the settlements in 4 were, or at least inside Diamond City was, where it's you go into a building and that's where all the have that spread out. I wouldn't say that would probably be. It would depend entirely on how they do the whole camp situation, because I can see them doing more mobile like they did here in 76.
The problem with it, okay, going with the 2 things, is the problem is that doing what you're talking about, which is fine, but you run into the problem that if your friend has got too much shit, it would lag the game. That's why the camps, like, you know, our actual camps have a camp limit. It's because they're trying to prevent server lag. Where you wouldn't have to wait.
I wasn't referring to that. I was referring to like if for you as the main player, the host, if they do it like they did in Fallout 4, where you got to go and capture specific things like the workshops, okay. But if they do it where like you can set up like your camp unit and then you build your own structure like they do what we do right here in 76, I could see there being some issues one way or the other.
Well, again, that's why I'm saying like what they should do is have it where it's like it's already a predetermined building in a predetermined place. The only thing that's not predetermined is the walls. The layout of the building is exactly like it is. Like, so, like, you know, going with the concept of doing like the vault, using that as the concept, using you know, the vault in this game in 76. You know, you enter the vault, so you enter an instanced area, and it is like already, the walls are already there. You cannot change the walls, you cannot alter the walls, you cannot really fuck with the walls, just, you know. But everything else is, you know, there's nothing else there. So you can like put a bunch of furniture down, you can put a bunch of this down, you can put a bunch of that down, allowing you to, you know, basically build your own house. Like, I know that the other idea, which would still work, but it would be just the concept of if they want to do that without having problems, that instance area would make more sense. If they want to do it the other way, where, you know, you actually can have a full-fledged, like, you know, estate, having it where, because that was the other thing that Bryant was talking about wanting, was actually having, like, from the very beginning, being able to, like, have a house. And, like, having it where, like, you can actually, like, have, like, a farm and a ranch and kids and a wife. And I think that would be also kind of cool. And how they could do that is having it where it's, like, Small Land did a really good example of it. That's why I'm thinking of the way I'm thinking of it. But having it basically where you go to an area and there is like 40 by 40 plots. And basically you cannot build outside your 40 by 40 plot, but it's already there. And when you log in, your stuff just spawns there.
There's this other fucking fungus.
I could. So you're
but
talking
why-
more like you're talking more along the lines of like sim settlements.
I've never played Sim
Because-
Settlements. Oh,
Well, no, like for Fallout 4.
no, no, no.
You're talking the more sim settlements.
That's what
deal
Brian
where
was talking
the
about.
one thing
Brian-
gets
That's what Brian was talking about. But it's not what I'm talking about currently. I'm just saying, in general, what I was trying to get to is the fact that, like,
each person would have a dedicated plot. You could build whatever you wanted in there up to a certain limit, and that way, anytime you log in, it will automatically load that lot.
and if someone else logs in,
it's
you
their
don't have to
loss
fight
free.
with trains.
And because this is a single player thing, well,
Up to 4 players, but yes. And like the thing is the fact that, like,
for some reason, I think my brain is telling me we should go up to 6, but
That's
still,
fine, but still.
principle remains the same.
The idea behind it is the fact that what it would do is, like, in Smallland, because again, this is where I'm basing this off of, because Smallland came up with something, and I thought it was really awesome. Is the fact that, like, there is designated spots in Smallland. They're called like treetops, and in the treetops, you claim your base there. And if your base is already, if someone already has claimed the base, you could just move your base to another treetop. And the concept is that it is already, the treetops are all the exact same. The layout is the exact same. It is a, for example, a 20 by 20 spot. And whenever when you load in, it puts your place exactly there. In that 20 by 20 spot. So, like, you would never have to worry, like, in 76, for example, where, like, I move my camp and I can't put my camp down now because there's fucking
Someone there.
It's unleveled, slightly unleveled, or I can't get it leveled at all, or whatever.
Yeah, it's by duplicating things. You set a standardized space, so it's one fits all. Yeah,
And then, like I said,
that makes a lot of sense as far as I'm concerned.
And then what I'm saying is, like, you could have it where, like, you have 2 layouts if they want to do 2 layouts. I'm thinking the one layout is perfectly acceptable in my brain, but the other layout does make sense. It's just I like the first layout more, where it is you go into a instanced apartment, and in that instanced apartment is all your stuff. And, like, if you so, like, you would have, like, because you'd have a wife and kids, etc., like, maybe having it being a little bit bigger, but basically having, like, a workshop area, having a bedroom, a couple bedrooms, the full bathroom, the living room, the kitchen, a couple things like that, basically, so it's not small. Like, don't make it small. I don't want it to be like because you were using the example, and I'm not turning you down from what you made the example of, because it was a good example. But in Fallout 4, the one in Diamond City sucks. It's too small. But being an instanced area, it's what I'm using as the example here. But having it so it's still bigger than that. Like, it's actually a fairly large area, right? Like, not huge, but large enough that like I can have some stuff on display, like shit like that. Like, and if you really wanted to, you can make it like a 3-story building. And so instead of having it like being an apartment, so like you still having it being an apartment area, like like I was just saying earlier, but instead of it being like 1 floor equals 2 buildings, have it where all 4 going back to the 4-person thing, using it where the main floor has 4 doors, and it's a big building, but like each person's building is 3 floors. So like you have your basement, your main floor, and your upstairs.
That makes sense.
And then like, you know, like you go into it and you can do a bunch of stuff, and like, you know, like you can have a wife, you can have kids. And like, you know, then you can have, if you really want to, then you can go with Brian's idea as well, which is the estates. And maybe not having the estate being able to move over to everyone's. So like you can only have like the estate being like the main character can like touch the estates. That way, like, you know, you wouldn't have a bunch of like empty area, and then all of a sudden a house just builds out of nowhere because your friend logged in. You know, pulling you have the immersion of it.
Yeah.
But I think that the estate thing that he said was a really cool idea. But having it when you first start your character, you get the estate then. Like you're a like whatever like you are using it as either Fallout or Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls makes a lot of sense in my opinion for it, but it'd be kind of still cool if it was in Fallout. But being with Elder Scrolls, having it where like you are whatever you pick as your race, you know, you are a child in that race, and you know you basically like, you know, play for the first little bit as a child in that race, and then you watch your father just like be murdered, and like you get like taken from it, like you do something like this, so like you lose your family, and then basically, you know, you kind of like, you know, get taken by someone that cares about you or whatever. But and then basically when you hit like, you know, the prologue goes over some stuff, and then, you know, you become an adult, and as you become an adult, like just becoming an adult, you get to choose a couple of things, like, you know, do you want to already be married from like, you know, the court that took you, or whatever, and then if, you know, whatever you decide, you basically get to go back to your state, and then your state's in ruins, and you have a couple, like, you know, like 2 or 3 people who basically can do minor tasks around your estate.
Basically like Hearthfire, where you've got to rebuild your estate and reassign rooms and everything else like this. Yeah.
And like you just start, you know, rebuilding your estate. And like as you build bigger, you can hire more people, they can do more farming for you or build more stuff for you or whatever. And but you don't have to collect all the wood yourself. You don't have to collect all that bullshit yourself. It's like, you know, like there's going to be parts in it where it's like, you know, like in my personal opinion, where it's like, you know, you leave the guy long enough and like, you know, he's like, oh my lord, we have enough money now from all the corn that we've been harvesting that we could just acquire all this wood for you and build the estate bigger. Would you like that? Like,
basically have it generating resources per, say, week. A little bit of a sub-resource management, where you're just trying to keep the money flowing into the estate.
Well, if you put more money into it, it would be faster because, like, you theoretically could hire more people.
You could turn around and sink your own funds into it, but it's your goal is to make sure that the estate is able to run itself.
Yeah, and I think at the beginning it should be able to run itself. Like, I think that the first couple people you get, and also like doing certain quests, you can also have people join you.
Yeah, say you're out and about, you encounter some bandits mugging somebody or something like that. You rescue someone. Well, this person, say, is a miner that's looking for a job. Well, you got that abandoned mine shaft or whatever.
Yeah.
Or rock quarry or whatever, something or other.
Yeah, and like
you can find some skilled people there like that.
Yep, and like then the other thing is like it's slowly as you like build your estate, you could also build like another thing is like using this example is like as you're like playing Elder Scrolls. Again, I think this could still work for Fallout as well, but Elder Scrolls is just like what he referred to it when he was talking, and I thought it was a cool idea. But like you join the Mages Guild, and as you join the Mages Guild, basically you go back to your seat, and there's like 2 mages staying there who are talking about the fact of like, oh, well, you know, you're part of the Mages Guild now, and you have this estate, and you're a nobleman. You should have a Mages Guild section in your actual house.
Or there's
People are different.
or you're part of the Mages Guild, so you do have an obligation to house us as we're doing this research or that research, or
No, yeah. Well, again, I think
or even it's just a hey, you've got to have at least a room or two for us for when we're passing
I
by.
honestly think that it's less about the content, because again, what you're saying feels like you're being forced to do it. Where the way I think it should be more worded is the fact of like, you know, now that you're part of the Mages Guild and you're a nobleman, and I think that's the other thing is like you should be a nobleman for that. We want to, you know, help you, so we've set up a Mages Guild, a mage wing in your estate. Me and Terry here are going to, you know, run it for you, so you don't have to run it. We're doing this for free.
Like completing
and
a
if we-
quest line, and that's the
Yeah, let's joining the Mages Guild. And as you basically get up in your rank in Mages Guild, so like every time you get a rank in Mages Guild, that Mages Tower gets a little bit better and more mages show up to it. Same with like the concept of having it where when you join the Fighters Guild or the Thieves Guild or the Brotherhood, Dark Brotherhood or whatever, like as you join the other guilds, they all start a little section in your
Enclave
place.
or whatever, yeah.
And when they start a little section in your place, then it's like the concept that like instead of having to go to all around the fucking 9 fucking hells to find a thieves guild to actually like sell your shit to, you could just go home and the thief guy is there and he's like, oh yeah, buy your shit.
That one I'm iffy on. But that's me, because I'm going like, oh yeah, I'll buy your shit. Well, that's it. Aren't you then just gonna get known as being like the person who is a thief?
No, because your thing is the fact that
kind of
like,
wouldn't want that as
no, you're missing out here. It's like theoretically, let's go.
Those guys would just stay hidden.
Yeah, like they're inside your house, but like going with the concept of these things,
Yeah, like a maid that's just
he's a
cleaning up
fence.
cleaning up a specific room or whatever, or working in the armory, and they're their fence.
Yeah, it's just Bob is your fence. So like basically he sits there and he just like, you know, like he wanders around your house, he talks to people, you know, but he's not like, you know, openly admitting he's a thief to anyone else besides you. He's just another person that works there. And then basically you walk up to him and he goes, yo, what do you want, boss? Like, you know, like I want to sell this stuff. And he goes, cool, I'll buy your fence stuff and then I'll ship it somewhere else and I'll sell it somewhere else. It just makes it so it's more convenient, because like there's been so many times in like Oblivion where I'm trying to re-find the fence so I can actually sell stolen stuff to him. I have no fucking clue where he is, because they don't stand in one spot because they're not a shop, right? I know he's in every town, but what guys? Which one? Like, you know what I mean? So, but I know that's less of a problem in Skyrim, but I just think it'd be kind of cool, like having it that. Like I said, then you know, occasionally you get like the Thieves Guild, because you know as you become a master in it. I think this is also the other thing I really would like. Once you become a master in one of the things, like Thieves Guild, you go back to like Bob, and occasionally Bob will just be like, "Hey, boss, here's you know, here's a chunk of money, because you know you're the boss now. So why the fuck are you not getting a chunk of money from us?"
Here's the
tribute.
Here's your tribute or
Your
fees
cut.
or whatever.
Yeah. Like, you know, here's your cut, here's your tribute, whatever. And then there's also a couple of random items that we found that we thought would be interesting, you know, for you. You could sell them back to me, or you can keep them.
I think one of the other things that would be interesting for that is, okay, like say you're the master of the thief guild, maybe going and like rescuing members. So and so got themselves captured. Well, okay, well you got to go get them out.
Ooh, if you want to go do something like that, you could have it where instead, like occasionally, like once you become a master, you can have like a quest that pops up. It's like blank needs to talk to you, and it can happen like once a month or once a year or whatever. And it's just basically setting up what the Thieves Guild does for the next little while. On top of like, you know, you'd have all your like high-ranking Thieves Guild members, where you could actually see their, you know, their
like
stats and set them out.
maybe a focus of, hey, well, you need to recruit new members.
Yes, exactly.
So this year you're gonna focus on recruiting new members. Maybe next year you're gonna focus on stealth. The year after you're gonna focus on maybe making sure everybody knows how to properly lockpick.
Yeah, something like that. Like where it's like you can see what they're doing, how they're doing, and you just basically say, "I would like you to for the next year." Like, you know, like, oh, and then you could like have like little quests, like if you don't do things properly, like let's say it's like, I want you guys to make me more money. Well, more money means more thieving. More thieving means more eyes on us. You know, so for the next year, our notoriety is going to increase. And then you're like, okay, no big, like, you know, and then next year you can, you know, lower the notoriety by telling them to go more stealthy, you know, stuff like that. But if like you keep doing notoriety up and notoriety up and notoriety up because you want more money, eventually like you could have a random quest pop up where it's like, oh yeah, well, all of our people can't, you know,
the guild hall has been raided. You need to escape and evade, and then you need to break everybody out.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's guild destroyed.
Yeah. Which then will cost you money to reset up the guild in that area, more bribes, shit like that. Yeah. And like the mages guild could be like something similar where like you could be teaching, like, you know, encouraging them to, like, you know, learn,
maybe do some magical research,
or
maybe do some magical research or something like that. And by doing that, you start getting little buffs because, well, you sponsor them, they got to teach you.
But you have to be careful because the more you actually, like, you know, do stuff like that, it could be like, you know, they could cast the wrong spell, and like, so then you have to deal with those problems.
Somebody's going to start inevitably going Daedric.
Yeah, exactly. Or necromantic or whatever. And like you can also like ban or unban necromancy, or like put limitations on necromancy and summoning. As the guild leader, like the guild owner. And then like with the Fighters Guild, it's like the same concept. It's like, what quests do we take? What quests do we not take? And kind of a deal. Like, so you can actually like encourage them to take more high risk quests or whatever. Or like
don't worry, do this high vis thing. Don't worry about the visibility, get this job done, versus, you know, calm the fuck down, do quiet shit. Don't get caught.
Another one could be the concept of like, as you're progressing through that, is like, you know, like you could put restrictions on them, like they must work in groups of 2, they must work in groups of 4, they cannot do, or they have to do things solo. Meaning you could lose more members. Like if you have it where they always have to be in groups of 4, they have to do less quests, but they'll always be safe. So theoretically, you would have less money, but you would have consistent money.
Yeah. And you'd have to keep an eye on their skills, because if you send somebody for a job that they're unskilled for,
well, again, it's more of a because you can't always, because again, it was only supposed to be once a year, so I don't want to be overbogged by it, because I think it'd be annoying to be overbogged by it and have to do maintenance constantly. But like using it, for example, like you have Bob and
do a risk-based system.
Well, I was just saying,
this year focus on low risk jobs. Won't bring you money.
Yeah, but the other thing I was gonna say is like you can have it where like you have Bob and you have Jim and you have Terry and stuff like that, and like, you know, Terry is he's good, but he should not be a guild leader. But if you make him a guild leader before he's ready. Because you know how you can make there's the ranking system? Like, there's the, like,
Yeah, if you promote him too fast.
Yeah, he starts making mistakes. And that's where you have the concept of, he then accidentally fucks up and doesn't do things properly. And that's when people get killed, because of the concept that, the way you have things set up, even though you have things set up to do a certain way, he isn't capable of handling the load when something goes south. So he doesn't realize that he should be doing this rather than this.
Yeah. I think that would be kind of interesting. So I'm with you on that aspect of things.
And like I said, it's just like only doing it once a year, or once every, like, so often. So it's like it's not constant, because, like, I would hate to be like, the concept of, like, playing the game and fucking as I'm playing the game. I went just the other place, Sams, or up north, because I was gonna wait to talk to that guy until after I was done this quest. So I was waiting at this place so that you can jump to me. But anyway, because I would hate to basically be like halfway through like a bunch of questions, like, these are urgent things you have to do. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I don't want to do them like right now. Like, so like that's why they have to be like, only so often, because if it's too often, too frequent, I find that I'd be annoyed by it. But then you can also add to it, if you want to do Fallout, using Fallout as an example. I think Fallout would have to be the concept that I think at some point in Fallout, you either should already be, instead of having the estate, I think it should be a vault. And that theoretically you're the child
start expanding the vault and everything else.
You're the child of the overseer. And, for whatever reason, like, as a child, again, I think it should really be as a child, because I really think that it's a cool idea to have it where, like, you have the flashbacks as a kid.
They did that as
they did that
for 3, yeah.
Yeah, but having it basically where it's like you're a child and like you watch your dad basically be murdered by either, in this case, it could be raiders or Vault-Tec employees or whatever, and you basically left the vault with them. Like, everyone leaves the vault. And then when you become an adult, one of your advisors, your father's friends, or your whatever the fuck you want to classify him as, he says, maybe we should go back to the vault and just take it back over. And then you can go back to the vault and just take it back over. And, like, you have your trusty people there. And then as it progresses, I think it should be like the concept that, the same kind of concept where it's like, as you start like working for certain factions, those factions come to your vault and actually make like a little wing where it's, the Brotherhood's wing. You know what I mean? Like the Brotherhood wing, the NCR wing, stuff like that. And like maybe having it where instead of having it where it's the Brotherhood wing and the NCR wing, like having it where it's like your choices are like, like who goes in those areas. So like for example, like
you couldn't put like say
Brotherhood and Enclave.
The Raiders right next to the Brotherhood. That would just cause shit show.
Well, I think it's actually. I think honestly, what it should be is the fact of like, it's either the Brotherhood or the Enclave have to go into the one area. The NCR or I'm using NCR, but I'm just or like another faction for another spot, and stuff like that, where it's like each area can only be taken over by one or the other. So like and it has to be polar opposites. Because I don't think like Brotherhood and NCR, like you can only have Brotherhood or the NCR. That would just fucking suck. They're both good guys. Like don't fucking make me choose between two good guys. Like that's stupid. But like going the Brotherhood and the Enclave makes sense. The Brotherhood could never stand being in the same room as the Enclave, and the Enclave can never do this thing.
Yeah, that and if you got like ghouls. You got to keep them away from the Brotherhood and the Enclave.
Or well, the thing is the fact that like you could have that as a rule. Like the Brotherhood can't, like, you know, you can have ghouls in the area. The Brotherhood cannot, as long as the ghouls don't enter their area, the Brotherhood can't do anything about it. You know, and basically you're trying to like you have basically either one of the ones that you're doing, like, you know, and like you can also set like maybe parameters, like for the Enclave, using that as an example. The Enclave, because they're the Enclave, you can actually kind of like set it up where the Enclave can occasionally take somebody and do studies on them. You know what I mean?
You can volunteer. The ghouls can volunteer. You ain't taking them, and they got to come back. Type deal.
Oh, it's an option. Yes. Or you can take them by force. Or like with the Brotherhood, it's like you can. One of the things that it could be stated in the Brotherhood stuff is, can I, like, as a Brotherhood, can I acquire new recruits from your civilian population?
Yeah.
Like, that's a question they ask, and you get to choose yes or no. Like, if you choose yes, they're allowed to take people from your thing, but you can also state yes, but it cannot be with force, or yes, but you know, if they don't want to after a year, they can leave, or like shit like that. So like you're helping this, like, and like I think the Brotherhood sect that you take, or the Enclave sect that you take, or whatever sect theoretically you take of these, they're like a skeleton crew. So like for the Enclave or the Brotherhood, it's like 5 members.
Yeah, it'd be a scout team.
Or the last of their team. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go because looks like my dad needs help with stuff, and then it's time for dinner.
Yep.
So 7 o'clock.
Yep, that's when should be.
Yep, just making sure.
Vastly inferior in complexity, it contains parts that you won't find out of any old toaster left to rot.
Okay, so where am I going? Am I leaving? It looks like I'm leaving. Yes. She wants me to go to the visitor center. Oh, it's completely okay.
Do some research ahead of time, just in case. That just leaves you with the task of actually fetching it. If you don't mind, that is.
But I think that would be kind of cool. Like, and like again, having it where it's like, you know, that's kind of like the estate in the other one. So it's like,
Building isn't too big, so you should be able to find it.
wait, I have to go up here. Place is a maze. Yeah, it is. Okay. Up the stairs to your left.
Yeah, that would be it would probably be pretty in depth on like having to try and make it, but like I feel like it would be a pretty a pretty good game.
And then the idea is the fact that as you progress further, in like the storyline, so like using the Brotherhood as an example, the more you progress further in the Brotherhood storyline, they get stronger and stronger and stronger, and then eventually you become like the leader of the Brotherhood, right? Of that sect, anyway, not the whole thing, but of just that sect. So because the concept, you become leader of that sect, they listen to you a lot more. Wait for Tammy to get home.
Let me out.
And then if you do like again the concept of like doing like the NCR or whatever, like you become basically a general in their army, and you basically get to agree to certain things because of that, like and like you can also like there should be other sects, just not 2 of them, but like basically you have to choose between one group and another group. Like maybe there's 2 groups of raiders. That would not be a bad idea either. Having like 2 groups of raiders.
Like in this case, we have the Raiders, the Crater Raiders,
Yeah.
and the Rust Raiders.
Oh, there's less than 2, but I was gonna say like that or the Blood Eagles. or the Vipers, or like because that's the other thing. So, I guess the Blood Eagles are kind of like a gang, so you could have like one gang, one army, one government, because the Brotherhood and Enclave are kind of like governments. You could have like one army, like kind of like the NCR or the fucking shit like that, or whatever way you want to classify it as. But and then you can have like other policies like that, or like another one's like you can have an immigration policy where it's like no ghouls allowed, or no super mutants allowed, or those types of people are classified as second citizens or third citizens. If you don't know what that means, congratulations. If you don't know about segregation, which I don't know if it's a good thing, actually, now think about it. Kind of a history point that should be noticed. But yeah, kind of like that kind of style, where it's just like you allow, you can disallow or allow people in your vault. And like, this may upset some people, like, like, because you could have like maybe like a political meter. It's like where people like give you what their wants and desires. So like again, like having it like, I don't want it to be like too often where it's like you're constantly having to deal with that problem and never doing the storyline. But like having it like, like I said, once a year kind of idea, or maybe once a month, mattering on how like long a month really is, because I've never really paid attention to how long years and months are in those games. Because like time does go by pretty quickly. But basically having it where it's like a year goes by or whatever like that, and like you get new choices and new things that you have to do. Like people are like, start complaining that their water is not pure. So like this year, could you make more purified water? And if like, that you actually complete that goal and make more purified water, immigration goes up higher.
Or your quality of immigration goes up.
Something like that.
What's up, Kevin?
Who are you? Don't hurt me, please. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's a relief. Well, it's not here. It's back in my bunker. There's a bit of a problem, though. The door to my bunker got jammed from the inside, and I got locked out. I just went out to get some essentials. I rarely leave the bunker. Of course, I had to lock myself out when I do. Anyway, good news is, there's a second entrance in the basement of this building. Bad news is there's a bunch of weirdos in there now. I don't know who they are or what they want. I've never seen.
Yeah, that's also another thing is if you really want to do like, because I'm killing cultists now.
The friendly kind, huh?
Like you can actually like pick like,
My own business. When I heard some
one of the religious groups
chanting and talks about some
as well.
sending them here for a
So like you can choose the children of Adam,
panicked, and I locked them in.
or you could choose the
But I bet they'll be
Mothman, or you can actually choose like the wise Mothman, not the vengeful Mothman.
You've got yourself a deal. Come and let me know.
Come on, Kevin. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure he wants you to get out the intruders while he waits.
Pew, 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 pew. That it? There's 5 of them. Damn it. There's one more. Being a butt. Stop moving. Hey, Kevin. Speak to Kevin.
Stop. A deal's a deal. Follow.
That's bullshit that takes 7 caps. Fucking. Ugh. Mission important area. You should open up the door now. After you speak to it, when it says follow. Should be able to just open the door, yeah.
Kevin, how have you lived this long?
Sheer luck.
It's got rad roaches following him and mole rats following him. Oh, where Kevin went? Hey, stop. Get help. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
But yeah, at the end of the day, my personal thoughts about what I was just saying earlier about the
Senior
whole
actor's just over there. I mean, it's pretty hard to miss.
thing
Thanks for
is
getting back here.
I don't care which one it is. I think it'd be cool if it was both of them. And this is not even the main storyline. Like I'm not even like, saying that the storyline needs to be revolving around this. I think this should just be a side thing in the background. Basically just having it where, like I said, it's just
So now I have to retrieve a part?
yeah, if you look right there, yeah, just take that. Hold A.
There we go. Go back to Audrey. Ooh. Do 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 do. Load me in. Load me in.
Yeah, like I said, it would just be like, the whole like background of the game would be the concept of like things were taken from you. You acquire it now. Did you teleport there?
No.
Where are you? Oh wow. How did you pop up there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just, pop out of places. You want me to teleport to you, or do you want me to teleport there?
You could just teleport there.
Let's go!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just like that would be kind of cool. It's like where in the background you have like a vault or a settlement, and that it's yours. And as you do certain things in the storyline, things get built, things get bigger. Even if you don't do things in the storyline, things still get built and get bigger. Just like for example, like you could like Jay was saying, because it was a good example at one point, was like you do a mission and you get a guy that's like a specialized miner, right?
Yeah.
And in the Fallout universe, when you get this specialized miner, he allows you to expand your vault greatly, right? And in the Elder Scrolls universe, he gets you like a certain type of metal and material, right? Like so, like gold or whatever. So you have more of an income that comes in. What the fuck is that symbol on me? Hold on. Oh, just all the perk cards? Oh, okay. Never seen that symbol.
The one with the Vault Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't either. Not until you mentioned it. I was like, what the hell?
And then, like I said, the other thing I think it would be kind of cool is if it was a 4-player game. I understand why Jay was saying 6, and I get that. 6 would be really awesome.
I was gonna say even up to 8, depending on how
Yeah.
you had how you had it set up.
But having it where, like, using that as example, having it where
Did you find the part we're looking for? What a relief. I must admit, I was a little unsure there would be any machine left to rescue parts from. I hope I didn't get you into too much danger to retrieve it. I knew you would be a good fit for the task. But that aside, I never heard of any cult in these parts. Then again,
Public
I never
event?
heard much about any cult.
yeah, we'll do that.
Mother kept me fairly sheltered. I wonder what they were doing there. Alex? No, she couldn't be. Sorry, I knew someone named... Would you mind getting the part? It should be pretty simple after...
I'm going to quickly try installing this part so that way. So I'm pretty sure this is all still here. There's no use running away from here, right?
Yeah, if it's just a quick slap a piece of equipment in. I need to buy stuff.
Talk for now.
Where is my... This just leads me outside? Yeah, it does. Where the fuck is the machine?
Come on, lady. I hate that the conversation's just not moving.
Right. Got my equip. Let me see how you did. Passable. You forgot to hook up a few of the connectors, but a solid attempt for a first-timer at weather machine repair. All that's left now. She is the only...
Audrey! I thought I heard your voice in here. Oh, and our new friend is with you. We have an emergency. Your mother. She's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
No, not gone like...
Oh, come on.
They've left a note. Oberlin read it out to me.
I'm trying to skip through it, but the problem is that as I'm skipping through it, basically just like stops and like that makes itself catch up.
Yeah. Hey, Mud.
Really be her?
She'll just hurry up so I can actually go and do the other quest.
What did you just say?
No.
No. You definitely said, want to elaborate on how you took care of her father.
Okay, she was a risk to your future and that of her. I only did what I had to do.
Why am I not surprised? How was your own daughter's happiness ever? Every single bit of my life has all...
Now, that's not true. All I did was make sure you were safe. And look around. Look how well it has worked out. This...
Are you delusional? Look at us! Look at those... How is any of that worked out well?
Okay.
I cannot...
She'll come to her senses. We have more important business, and you've more than... Wunderbar. Getting this machine. Now, then I remember try and find where they're... Preferably, I guess you could try and talk. I took it on.
Ow, my hip.
You know the sorts. Yes. Now you better get. I will send out some.
Goat leader Karen. I'm being attacked and don't know from where. Because nothing's spawning in properly. I almost just died. I just almost died. I don't even know from what. Just almost died. Can you please? Oh, there you go. Oh, I just died. Cool.
Let me in.
Anyone want to bring back? Thanks, buddies. Fuck, man. Just get my ass kicked here. Oh, fuck, I got downed again. Holy shit.
Oh, that person died.
I didn't realize that we failed that. Holy shit, man. I just died again. Tams, can you not rescue me? Never mind.
I did. I was gonna say my action went off first, so.
That was disappointing.
Yeah, we didn't get it because of
Timing out, I guess.
Yeah.
It just... Yeah. I'm gonna plug in my phone, and then I think we're gonna be jumping out soon. I'm just trying to get to this cave, so that way at least it's marked for next time. This thing slowed in. You do have someone saying hello to you, by the way.
Oh. Real Foxy! Hello. I thought you meant, like, waving at me, and I was like, I do not see them. That makes more sense.
Yeah, way overpriced shit.
How are you, Real Foxy? goes your day? Das gut, das gut. This would be kind of like a cool little spot to set up a base. Annoying as fuck to build on, mind you, but need to go that away. Ah,
What's up?
turkeys. The turkeys.
Oh.
Xbox 76 is stable enough despite how consoles were apparently being fucked over more than the PC when the shutdown and startups were happening. Yeah, for us, we tried to jump on in the evening on Tuesday, like early evening, 5 o'clock-ish, 5:30, and yeah, the servers were down, so we're like, well, I guess we'll just continue playing the other game. But then we decided to jump on today, try and get some of this done. Did I already get this place?
It looks like you already have it.
I don't know how I got it, but that's okay. Ah. Spoosh. Spoosh.
Okay, turkeys, I will kill you. Oh, I killed the baby turkeys.
The babies.
Yeah, I'm a murderer. I just killed a bunch of chickens.
Murderer. Let's undo that. I want... I feel like I should be almost on top of this thing by now.
I think it's where I'm gonna leave off.
Oh, this is where you just were with the little baby turkeys.
Yep.
Just waiting for it to register that I'm here. I've discovered this.
Okay, well,
There we go.
that's gonna be the end of this episode for me. I'm pretty sure Tammy's gonna be pretty close behind. She could just probably fast travel to me. Because she's going the completely wrong direction. But nonetheless, hopefully everyone enjoyed. If you did, you can check me out on check me and Tammy out on YouTube or on Twitch under our respective usernames. For myself, TheRelentlessUndead. For Tammy, it is Tamapanta. We also have a community Discord, so if you guys want to check it out, just be a link below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.